Well, good afternoon, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the... Oh, wait. It's in the bag. As the mailman. What's going on, everybody? A little brisk morning here in South Jersey. I'm actually on time. I wanted to leave early to get gas, but that's probably not going to happen today. Probably get it on the way home. That's fine. I got a short jaunt to work. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, the sun's bright out this morning, so we're going to leave these on. Most of the... let's put it that way. All of the first tier free agents are gone. That's fine. We knew Dallas wasn't playing in this pool. The owner wants to run his mouth saying all in, but after the first day, we knew that he misspoke, as always. But we did re-sign Rico Dowdle, who I really like. Again, the one position you could come in with, I wasn't really enamored with anybody, and they could still bring, and I'm going to circle back to this, so hold that point. But if you go out and get a second round or third round, depending on how the draft falls, I don't think Trey Benson's going to make it to us in the second round. So if that's the case, then I think what happens is, I think Dallas will get a third round running back. I don't think they're waiting until the fourth. That's just me. If you wait till the fourth, you might get lucky and have somebody be a bell cow guy, but Trey Benson's there in the second round. I don't know how you pass him up. Braylon Allen may be there in the third. I think a lot of people are going to be doing the same sort of thing. Go out and get yourself a young running back. I think there won't be any going in the first round, but I think you'll see them go off the board in round 2 and 3. You'll be able to get them late, but again, there's going to be something wrong with them. Maybe 5'8", maybe under 200 pounds. Now you're talking not a bell cow, a guy who can be a 3-down back. But bringing Rico Dowdle back is the right thing to do. That gives us... Listen, whoa, here we go. This is why I got him on. We're coming, Jerry Jones, Catboy. Please do something. Please. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Pay him. Pay that man his money. Excuse me. Still got a little something going. The allergies are horrendous. Taking my meds. Going to work. Rise and grind. That's what we do here. But, again, don't be surprised. Like I said, the Rico deal, the Malik Davis? Yeah, Malik Davis. None of these guys have a guaranteed spot on the team. I think what they're going to do is draft a running back, and I think the rest of these running backs, and I think Zeke should wait until after the draft, possibly bring in somebody like Zeke or whoever. J.K. Dobbins, he's further along on his Achilles injury. I keep saying ACL. It's an Achilles. There'll be opportunity after the draft. If I'm the agent of these running backs, I'm telling them not to do anything prior to the draft. So, yes, that's what I would do. But yes, there's a lot of goings on, but I still think, I know there's rumor with the Ravens. I think Gilmore wants to come back to the Cowboys. But here's the deal. It can't be so much lower than the Ravens deal. Gilmore has made his money. He wants to play with his buddy Brandon Cooks. Dallas is going to try and bring him back cheap. I think it's important to bring him back just based on the injuries at that position. That's arguably the hardest position to play in the NFL is corner. You're reacting to these arguably the best athletes on the field with these opposite receivers. So I'd like to bring him back. And Hankins is supposedly getting some play in Seattle. We'll see about that. They already got Leonard Williams. This is what Zimmer is going to have to open his mouth. We haven't gotten anybody else yet. There are still some defensive tackles out there. They're not the first tier guys. Hurst from Cleveland, I like him. But we'll see. We shall see about that. But, I expect Gilmore to be back as a Cowboy. And if Dallas doesn't do it, shame on you. You wasted another pick. But this is where I say last year was their all-in, if you ask me. Last year was their all-in. So, here now they are preparing for major contracts, which brings me to my next story, is the Dak Prescott. Everybody's speculating. I did see Mark Holmes' video, Mr. 100K. Yeah, I see you. I see what you're doing. You're killing it. But he circled back and saying what I was saying was, what they did yesterday had to be agreed upon by the agent, Primetime Phil. It had to be agreed upon by the agent. It wasn't a switch that they flipped. They are working on a long-term deal. It gives them time. It really doesn't affect nothing going forward. It really does just flip a switch and allow them to extend it out. If they get a long-term deal, then this just goes away, really. That's going to be null and void. The money still has to be accounted for, but there'll be plenty of years. If he's not on a long-term deal, this allows you to spread after this year over the next 2 years. It'll be a lot more tolerable. But I expect him back, people. That's why the agent, he didn't take less money to do it. It hurt Dak in no way. So everybody needs to calm down. If you're pro-Dak, this is a good thing. If you're anti-Dak, I'd be a little worried that he's coming back. But again, to each his own. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. A little birdie has come out and said that the opening game of next year will be in Brazil versus the Cleveland Browns versus the Philadelphia Eagles. It's not going to be the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I don't know who's going to... I guess it would be Cleveland's home game. Now, put it in all my Eagles subscribers, put it in the comments below. Do you play honestly, I didn't look before I left my house. Do you play Cleveland at home? Or do you play Cleveland on the road? Because if you play Cleveland at home, then you gonna lose a home game. But I think you get 9 this year, I think. So, we'll see. But, Cleveland versus the Eagles in Brazil week 1. We will see about that. We'll see. It's a rumor on Pro Football Talk. Go check it out. But, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But that's the rumor. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And getting on to another Eagles topic. Eagles do not. They are actively talking to a unnamed team about trading Haason Reddick. Contract negotiations are on hold because there is an active trade that they're mulling over and talking to at least one team. Again, I know, I don't need you to tell me this, but I want all your comments that he doesn't fit in Fangio's system. What he wants, to me, doesn't fit into the Cowboy mode as far as money. I don't believe, but we already heard the Cowboys and Eagles were talking about a trade. I don't think it's the Cowboys. So, all my Cowboys subscribers, I don't believe that's the case. He wants money. Dallas doesn't want to pay money. Dallas wants to draft their edge rushers, which is my last mock draft 3.0. I switched it up a little bit and took a lot of the guys that I would want off the board, and I ended up with an edge rusher. I don't think he'll fall that far, but I was just, you're switching it up a little bit. And I went with an edge rusher in the first round because all the offensive linemen were gone. Mainly all of the receivers were gone. So you were stuck with a trade down possibility. I wasn't trading down. I took an edge rusher that was rated real high. So go check that video out. But yeah, Haason Reddick looks like he's not going to be an Eagle. So interesting. Very, very interesting. I gotta stop and get gas. So I'm gonna pause the video and then restart it. So I actually got time. This will probably make me a little late, but I need gas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Haason Reddick looks like he's on the move. I don't think you'll get much as far as draft picks. Maybe a 5, maybe. Do they have gas? Do they have gas? I guess they got gas. They just don't want to go far from there. Oh, fucking pussies. All right, hold up. I'm back. Gas has been gotten. Back off to my appointed rounds. I had to put a hat on. So I am the Game Time Brian, otherwise known as. My head was getting cold. I'd gotten a shorter haircut and my head was cold. Can't have that. So anyway, yes, this will put me over now, but I needed gas. I will be a couple minutes late, as always, but hey, that's how I roll. But yeah, so Haason Reddick looks like he's going to be traded. Don't expect, Eagles fans, don't expect, figure he wants a 17 million, 16 million annual per, based on his sack numbers. Doesn't play the run very much. Again, when this all shakes out, we'll revisit this. He put a lot of faith in Vic Fangio, who hasn't had the best resume as of late. Head coach of the Broncos, not so much. He was horrendous. Didn't work out in Miami. Now we're not. Again, as a Cowboy fan, Haason Reddick was a pain in our ass. So I hope he's traded. If he goes to Dallas, great. I just hope it's for a 6th. I ain't giving you nothing higher than a 6th round draft pick. But I don't expect that. Eagles fans, Game Time is telling you I do not expect him to come to Dallas. I'm just throwing it out there because there's a frickin' rumor, like there always is a frickin' rumor, that Dallas is engaging in trade talks. Whatever. It's ridiculous. So, but anyway, I'm here. I guess I'll make the title of this video Rico Dowdle signs / Eagles trading Reddick. Something to that effect. Because to me, that's the important part of the video. So yes, don't forget my 2 p.m. lunchtime chat. Live from the mail truck. Don't forget it. See this? Yeah. Sorry. I was going to pull my normal spot, but this jack wagon is too close. So we're going to go around and back in. I'm already late. What's another minute or two? I'm going to slide back into a spot. But yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern time. My lunchtime chat, anybody that doesn't already know how that works is I like for people to have their questions, anything you want to ask me, football-wise, preferably, but whatever. We could talk about anything as long as it's not about your gay dad, like some weirdo keeps asking me. Say hello to my gay dad. I'm like, hey, I don't care what you do, bro. Whatever you do behind your closed doors, care less, man. More power to you. But all right, 2 o'clock Eastern Game Time, Brian, otherwise known as the mailman in a sun-splashed morning. Peace out.